So here we are at the Lost Bastille. There is an ominous amount of bloodstains on this staircase for an area I don't recall having enemies. Or at least not many of them. Yeah, it's just a guy over there. I wonder why so many people died there then, that's a bit suspicious, is it not? What just explode? Did you shoot like a fire arrow down and it exploded something? Because I was not paying attention and you missed. Ah! Oh. That was so sad. I almost got the cool landing on him. Oh yes, I forgot. I've got magic weapon now, so I can do some stuff with that. Let's start using that a bit. Come on! I've covered my I've covered my axe in blue juice, and now we're ready. Ow. You cannot stand against this gelatin-like creation. I really need to go back to my like usual habits of buying a bunch of life gems, because SHAREfactory is great, but it works best if you use it as a sort of after combat healing, especially early on while my adaptability is still low. Thank you for the comments that pointed that out to me. It's just not as good to be using the Estus Flask in combat while it's slow. Whereas life gems, yeah, they're still slow, but you can pop a few of them and it'll boost up your skills considerably, which is really what you want, isn't it? That was an interesting power you had there. So you just exploded several layers of the doorway. Great job. There we go. These guys are my least favourite enemies in the whole game. They are awful. Literally the worst. That's locked. Dang. Now I could light that. I think I've got the flame butterfly now. I might as well. It'll bring some light to the room. There we go. Isn't that much nicer? I can actually see where I'm going. That guy's got knocked over by the explodey dudes. Honestly, they're just not very fun enemies to play against. Because you miss a swing and then suddenly you're flying back 8 feet. And there's a problem with getting up in this game, I find sometimes. There is a bonfire behind there. Now there are two ways I can access that bonfire. I can wait until I find a certain key item later, or I can blow it up with dynamite. Can you guess which one I'm going to do? In an answer that should surprise no one, I'm going to blow up the wall with dynamite. But yeah, normally you just wait until you have a certain key there, but I'm not going to. Go on. Ah, that never lands properly. If you push that yourself, you can get it to hit that and explodes the wall open, but this guy's an idiot, so he doesn't. It is what it is. I just wanted to explore from this side of the Bastille first. I do personally prefer the starting side to be the one after the pursuer, generally. There used to be a dog here. Anyway, yeah, there used to be a the starting position from the pursuer if you take the eagle nest path. But you know, Jesus, what is it with things swinging and things exploding immediately afterwards? It keeps happening. First the giant turtle, now you. Jesus. Because generally, there's some nice items over there. And it lets you blow open that bonfire quicker and access a lovely guy, lovely man. Hello, Lucatile, my old mucker. I noticed you didn't show up to help me fight the Flexile Sentry. You want to explain yourself about that?
Might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you?
It has been 20 minutes since I last saw you,
The
Lucatile.
longer I am here, the more madness I discover.
You've been here 20 minutes, Lucatile.
Wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation?
Well, I can tell you it wasn't time, because, to reiterate, we have been here 20 minutes.
I have not thanked you for humouring me the other day.
Oh, for I suppose I could have been travelling a while on the, Ah, cheers.
I have no idea what it is.
Oh. Cheers.
Our land of mirror is
I suppose it could have been the
and
boat ride.
constantly at war.
I don't know how long that boat ride
There
was.
is only one way up in mirror. Join the order and prove yourself in battle.
Is that what you did?
My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things. My sword and my loyalty to my lord.
Well, you seem to have done pretty great.
I was raised to wield a sword from birth.
That's dope.
Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then
That's good, isn't it?
I came here to... Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse.
Nah, I've never met one. The ruckus.
Gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely.
You insult me. I never had wits to begin with.
Becomes hollow and preys upon others.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here.
Yeah.
Assuming, of course, that the legends are true.
Her mask is so weirdly, it's like intimidating. Oh, she took her face off.
They are.
She took her mask off. You've got scaly face, mate.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate.
I really want to cut off that bit on the top of your hat. It's really annoying me. Can I do that for you? Just...
To burden you with talk
Wachink.
of my fate, I suppose it.
Huh. I totally would though. Just cut that bit. Antiquated key. Lovely. Does not open from the side. Yeah, that's why you need to come from that bonfire, which I'll probably go back and do now, to be fair. Antiquated key. What does the antiquated key open? Very old key. That tells me literally nothing. That only what this door is. Is that actually what the key to this door is? No, no, it's not. Huh. Well, I could progress, but... Excuse me? You what? What are you doing here? I killed you! I was just heading back to the bonfire to go and warp to the other one here. What are you doing here? I mean, Pursuer becomes an apt name if you followed me here from death. You did a good job of that, by the way. You were dead quite significantly. Oh, okay. I'll give you that one. You got me. What the hell was that? What the what? Not a fan of that, sir. I will be retrieving those souls. I mean, I could just go to the other bonfire, but now I have a pact of vengeance to swear on him, so gotta go murder that man. Why is just half the wall missing here? Seems like an odd design element, given the rest of the wall is all perfectly fine. Fine and dandy, one may say. You missed. Come on. Oh. I thought he was gonna like really come at me, but he did not. I'm starting to figure these dogs out. That one's a bit dumber than the others. Nice dodge, me. Thank you, me. Just giving myself compliments now. You should always do that. You should always big yourself up, especially when you're a man like the Ruckus, who is literally fighting the hordes of evil. And decay. You know, you gotta keep yourself... Oh, he's back. You could have warned me, sir. You could have warned me. Let me just kill this guy. I just want to kill the little swordsman, then I will fight you. He just appeared with no warning. Was it because I turned the light on in there? Because you aren't supposed to be here. I can promise you that you are not supposed to be in this room. In this death courtyard. He's doing the move that killed me. Not this time. Ow, he got me. A bit of that got me, but not enough to goo me up this time. Just keep going. Ow. Why are you doing it again? I don't like him. I don't like him. Why is that version throwing out some sick moves that the boss fight didn't have? Probably because I beat the boss fight, didn't I? Beat him down to the ground, and now he's going revenge on me. Okay, we're gonna give this one last try. Go grab my souls and then sprint away before he murders me. He just showed up out of nowhere the second time. I was already in the middle of fighting someone, and he's there, suddenly. Alright, don't you start. I'll be taking the ladder, thank you very much. Hi guys, just here for this. Bye guys, have a nice day. Tell the pursuer when he arrives to suck it. There he is. Oh, he's gone. He's showing up like, yeah, gonna get him again. Oh, I've missed him. Tragic. Anyway, I should pop back to Firelink Shrine, use this Estus shard and the Bones of the Saint that I have in my inventory. You know, it'll help me, maybe I can get some levels out of those souls I've got in my inventory as well. But yeah, his name is the Pursuer. The Pursuer becomes a much more apt name once he starts doing... I didn't realise he showed up there. I'm offended by the fact I didn't remember that. But it is what it is. Where's the Emerald Herald at? She's facing the cliff. Come on, love. I need you to shard me up.
However,
We've got another bit to glue to the top of the Estus flask. There we go. And now level me up, because I might have some... What have I got? I've got 2 levels. Put 1 into strength. I could adaptability, but not yet. Vitality is my equip load, which currently is not an issue. Life... No, actually we will go into adaptability. We'll start putting that up properly. That's good, that's good. Where's Carillion? Carillion! How you doing, mate?
Oh, so you finally decided to join us.
I mean, that's kind of rude.
Let us resume our exploration of sorcery.
It's a nice view, isn't it? Was that on there before? Huh.
One day,
Thank you, Carillion. I'm sure it will. You were over there a while ago. It's always interesting to note, isn't it? Anyway, Valentia, I require your gems. No, why did I... I'm your only customer. That's actually quite tragic. If you put your prices down, maybe there'll be more. Considered that? He's just sort of leaning in closer and closer as he's saying that. Have you considered doing this? Back to the Bastille and progress. All roads lead to the Lost Bastille. And then there's sort of a there is a lot of branching paths after this point, so once I've defeated the boss, or bosses really, of this location. Alright, mate. Once I've defeated the boss of this location, I get some more choices where I want to go. I have a general order of how I do it, but you'll see as we go along. Now, if I nudge this, it solves my problems for me, except for that one. How did... Guess I'll have to do it myself then, won't I? God damn it, I love that little thing that you can just straight up drop the bombs on them. Let's go, open the chest. Hiya, mate. How you doing? Jesus Christ. He's wave shooting at me. What are these moves? Where did you get these from? Have you been upgrading your adaptability, sir? But he's doing like sick anime moves at me, and I'm just very trying to survive it. Very barely. I'll win this fight, sir. My honour's at stake. And by that I mean very little is at stake. I've not got half as many souls. That's not even 2 life gems worth, so, you know, it's basically worthless. But I'll gladly kill you for the fun of it. No. No! Not that move! I hate it! No! It's the actual worst move. That might actually be the first time I've ever been hit by that attack. Heal. There we go. Back to a level playing field. I've used too many Estus in this fight alone. But I can always head back to the bonfire after slaying this fool. Big idiot. Give me my twinkling titanite. Now, one of the items I got just then is this lovely thing. Now, for someone like me who likes spending a lot of souls on items and leveling, having the Silver Serpent Ring is brilliant because it just gives you more for your murder. It gives you those extra souls. I'm not sure what the percentage of extra souls is, but you definitely get extra souls from using it, from murdering fools. And here's the reason I couldn't open the door from that side. It's blocked. And there we go. Still here, Lugatip? She's gone. Dang. I'm gonna go open my man's wall. Do you want to stop causing nuclear destruction every time you swing? Please. I would appreciate it. Honestly, it's so weirdly violent how explosive these things are if you smack them. Come on, mate. I've got a fight to do. Oh, he's running at me. He's coming for it. Jesus. Why are you putting out moves I've not seen before? Like, what is today for? We've got the pursuer throwing out sick anime dodges and like spin stabs. You're trying to do what will look like a grab there. I hardly see half of these moves. Now hopefully that is going to roll properly. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Just murder this dog, and I can have a wander in and light the bonfire. Now, for probably a logical reason, as you can see there, Macduff does not lock this door, because there is no door here, and because there was a wall in the way. That, however, doesn't stop me, because I am a complete nutter. Hello, Macduff. You're swinging at nothing, I hope you're aware of that. I wonder if that hurts you. It does not. Okay, good.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy?
Mood.
We've got a wild one here.
Thank you.
Shape up, I say.
He's just telling me to get he's telling me to get like henching. That's what he's telling me. Good idea.
Dear flame, how brightly you burn. Flame, I smell flame upon you.
How can you smell? Oh, ashes, I suppose.
The blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me.
What ember?
Right now. You in
Wow.
Bastille.
Jesus. Take it. I don't even remember where I got it, but take it.
This ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
Infuse weapon, you say? I don't have any stones. Dang.
Flame, dear flame.
Got a nice shield and sword over there. Do you mind if I just
Falter.
borrow those? I'll bring them back in the same condition they're currently in. But let's go for a bit of upgrading, shall we? Boost this bandit axe up to what I can currently put it its max at, which is a nice solid +5. No, +6. So that'll be very helpful in clearing the way for future murders. Now there's one little other thing I can do. As you may have noticed, Macduff is sitting on a chest. If you set the light here, go on the bonfire, and then return, he repositions at the better location. You're not even hitting the metal, mate. Anyway, yeah, so he does that, and then you can go and open the chest. Rather than murder the man that can infuse your stuff, which I have seen other people do. For some bizarre reason, why would you murder the guy that can upgrade your stuff? You see, that's what I like to see. The more damage it does, the less hits I have to use. It's a brilliant tactic. And it seems that now the wall's been exploded, the barrel doesn't seem to respawn. So yeah, this will make it a lot easier. A higher damage weapon is of course literally never a bad thing. And if someone tells you otherwise, they are wrong. Quick, beat him while he's down. That was entirely your fault, you know. I hit you once. I cannot be blamed for any of that murder. There's a window in there, it's a bit pointless. It is quite an imposing structure. I can see why they used it as a prison. You wouldn't want to be locked up here, would you? Ow. Oh, I've got one of their greatswords. That's quite nice. They are quite nice looking, to be fair. Lots of wiggle on the blade. Now this is the path forward. But you need that fragrant branch of yore. You get that in the chest where I opened up the chest and I fought the pursuer. You need that fragrant branch of yore to continue progressing up here. There are other places you can get branches of yore, but they're usually like after this place or in one of the other paths. And there are other necessities. So there are other places where having a fragrant branch of yore is needed. And if you don't, you're going to be stuck for a bit. But generally the game makes sure you've got just enough. You can never like lock yourself down a without out of the game by just not having a fragrant branch of yore. Like spare fragrant branches of yore will just be used for, you know, side things, which are always nice to see anyway. Jesus Christ, guys, calm down. I've only killed you. Oh, and I got another life gem. Lovely. Let's go exploring. Just smash the little Matryoshka doll-like things. There's a guy in that one. That's a fun door. Oh god! Tried to trick me. Well played. Jesus Christ, my heart stopped for a moment. Hey mate. He looks kind of like the Batman who laughs. Be free! Ow. Apologies, dear sir. I appear to have killed you in your escape attempt. Oh, I forgot to use the sublime bone dust. God damn it. Well, I'll do it next time. I'll back.